Hi friends, I'm Shauna. Welcome to the channel and welcome to my 2023 project intro. I can't believe this is going to be my fourth year project panning, like my fourth project pan. It's kind of incredible to me and I'm so excited to kick this off. As usual, we have some makeup products as well as some skin and hair care products. I have 11 makeup items and I have at least one item in most categories. So I want to get into it and we'll start with the makeup. First up is going to be a familiar face, and that is my Vesca primer. I almost said highlighter. We were here at the Project Pan finale, so I'm just going to be continuing the progress and we'll just be updating you in the next update. This is the perfect time to get this out because it is a glowier primer and we're in winter. This needs to be finished by May, like end of May at the latest. So like June update, because then I'll be too oily for that. And I'm already pretty oily this time of year. Last winter, I was so dry. It was shocking. And I think I just expected my skin to be that dry again this winter, but it's not. So this is kind of the perfect time, because if I get any more oilier, this is just going to be useless and I won't want to wear it or use it. This will not last 4 or 5 months. I think this will be done in 2 updates. Yeah, 2 updates. So probably around the end of March at the latest, I think. And funny enough, this is now my oldest primer. I worked through some of my old backstock in 2022. So now my oldest primer is from 2021, which is amazing. And when I finish this, all the other products would have been purchased like literally in the last 6 months, which will be amazing. Next up is the foundation. And if you watched my planning to pan video, this won't be a surprise. And I am I'm starting off with the Merit foundation in cream. Gotta roll this baby up. Hold on. This is how much product we're starting off with. And I don't actually know how much I use per month, because every time I use it, it'll just be here and there. And I haven't tracked the progress on this. This needs to get out because it's an older foundation. It's currently the oldest foundation that I own. It's from 2020. And I'm going to get through the lightest shade first. I will throw up a picture so you can see it actually measured out. And I didn't do that now because every time I put a stick product and I measure it with the paper, I run the risk of breaking it. I have broken a lot of products that way. So the fewer times the better. I took the picture and now you'll see it and we'll have it for the update. I think this could be finished in 2 months. At least that's my guess. I mean, I want to say I could finish it in a month, but there's something inside me that's like, Shauna, you are completely underestimating how long it's going to take. So we'll say conservatively 2 months. And then we'll probably take a break from this and then roll in the darker shade probably around the midpoint of the year when I have developed a little bit of a tan. But I totally believe that I could get out both of these foundation products within the first 6 months of the year. All right, for concealer, I have 2 products. The first of the 2 is just kind of fun, and it's my Quo concealer palette. And I've used all of these shades, so I know how they perform. I bought this in 2020, and now I just think is the perfect time to use it because I've really been struggling with breakouts and redness, more so now than at any time across my channel. So this would be the perfect opportunity to use the color corrector. And for a while there, my skin was in a really great spot. So this wasn't totally useful. I think the first color I want to focus on would be the yellow and the green. I don't know how long this is going to take. Like if this is going to take a full year to finish or 2 years, I don't know. My goal is to pan the entire palette, the entire thing. So I think there's going to be a lot of learning about this product this year. And I'm excited to embark on this journey with this product. I think I have a feeling it's going to be a multi-year thing, but we'll see. You know, you never actually know. Do you think I'm being too ambitious with this? Even so, even if it takes 3 years, it's kind of like the Hourglass palette. If you don't start, then you'll never finish it. You know, like you have to start somewhere. So here we go. The other concealer is my L'Oreal Infallible Concealer. I actually thought that there was a lot of product in here. And then over the past couple of weeks, I realized that when I looked in the tube that it's actually emptying out a lot. Will you be able to see inside? No. I can actually see light coming in. I think that this will be a few months, maybe like 3, but it's not the 6-7 month project like I thought it would be initially. I love this concealer. I actually do. I feel like I'm eating my words a little bit. A couple months ago, I came on and I was like, I don't love concealers. I haven't found many concealers that I love. Here's one. I had it in my collection the whole time, but it took me a while. Like it took me 6 or 7 months to really understand that I love this concealer. This is absolutely one that I would repurchase and might even repurchase later this year, just kind of depending on the concealer situation and how many I finish. So that one's exciting. I mean, I say that because it's always exciting to pan something that you love, and I love that concealer. Now let's go into bronzer. I don't have any powder, so we'll go to bronzer. I am panning the Vesca bronzer in Kiss by Santorini. This one I think will be in for the majority of the year, if not the entirety of the year. My little mini NARS Laguna bronzer was in for like 7 months, I think, maybe even 8 months. And that was a mini. So I think this will be in for majority of the year, like at least 8 months, I think. But I'm hoping to see clear progress within 3 months. Hopefully hit pan around 5 months. I think this one will be an easy one. Not so much that I think it's going to go quick, but because I don't get bored of bronzer, I can use this literally every day for 8 months and I'll be perfectly fine. Next up is the highlighter. This one, oh, I'm questioning my sanity. I asked your opinion on my planning to pan video, which highlighter I should pan. My MAC highlighter or my Becca highlighter. And you guys gave me a lot of food for thought. And I went back and forth. There were some parts of the last couple weeks where I was adamant I would do the MAC. And then other times I was adamant I was going to do Becca. And I flip-flopped and flip-flopped and flip-flopped. And I decided on the MAC. Well, I love the Becca highlight. I really do. If I don't use this, this is going to go nowhere. Like, this is not a highlighter I could give away to anybody. And once I actually use it, it's like not that bad. It's not my ideal formula, but once I actually use it, like it's fine. You know, like it's fine. This is 100% a multi-year product. And I want to keep this in the project as long as I can. I'm not trying to finish it this year, and I'm not disillusioned into thinking that I could finish it this year, but we're going to start. And we're going to see how long we can keep it in for. I'm hoping to keep it in for 8 months at the minimum. If I could keep it in for the entire year, I will. But I currently have my Becca highlighter in my 100 Uses project pan, and that's still going to stay in there. So the first couple of months, probably... like I won't be using it every day, but I'm hoping for 50% of the time, and then hopefully increase the use after, a few months. So we are embarking on a journey here, and we do have noticeable use right in the middle, but I've already used this 100 times, and there's just not a lot of progress, or maybe not 100, close to 100. Hopefully I can hit pan this year. That's just going to be the goal, hit pan, and then we'll see what happens after. Because I think it's going to take 8 or 9 months to just hit pan. Next up is the blush pick, and I'm going to be panning. Did you guess? I don't know. My Bounce and Blur blush by Bare Minerals. This has been my 100 uses project pan, and I'm sitting around, I think it's about 60 uses. I have a big pan right up in here. I think I could use it up this year. I really do. And the reason why I'm transferring this from one project to the other is because I'm loving using it. I have no problem using it. Keep it in a project while momentum is high. And I also think I could conceivably pan this product this year. And it also frees up the space to include a different blush, like I think maybe my Tarte Mini or something like that, to be in the 100 uses. That way I could have one kind of orangey brown tone and then one pinky mauve tone, and then just, kind of have a blush for most occasions in projects. And I really like that combination the best, because I was thinking if I didn't put this one in the project, I would probably put the Tarte one. And because I'm loving this one, it just kind of makes sense to keep it as a main feature. And it's cream, so hopefully it'll go faster. And this would probably be my pride and joy if I could finish it this year. Do you think I am being too ambitious with trying to pan this entire blush this year? Here it is again. Do you think I can do it? All right, next up is my Merit Brow Gel. I don't know if I should even include this in the project pan, simply because there's no way to track it. Like, I'm not bringing back the eyeliner because that one wasn't fun to track. You can't, there's no way to run tallies on here. I'm not going to be the one to weigh my stuff. So I guess maybe, I'll let you know when it finishes. There's no real way to update you. I guess honorable mention. I'm also doing something that I've never done in my full year project pan. I'm going to attempt to pan an eyeshadow. Let me show you the one I'm rolling in, because I think it's conceivable that I could pan this year. Let me show you. This is Ritz from ColourPop. We already have pan here and pan on the side. I love this color, so I don't think this will be one I'll have problem using. It is, however, getting old and it's super crumbly, so if I don't finish it, it's just going to be in the garbage, which is such a shame for a beautiful color. I have used this a lot, which you can see through the pan, but I just really want to make this a focus to actually use it up and finish it, and that's especially the case because I do love it. And I'm hoping I can pan it this year. Do you think I can also pan this one? Am I setting my targets too high? Am I being too ambitious? I feel like I'll know in a month, just with how much progress I make. All right, let's get into the lip territory, and I have 3 lip products. The first of the lip items is my lip liner, and that is MAC Whirl. Here we are. I'll show you a photo of what she looked like in the last update. We're just going to be continuing on. I have talked to so many of you in the comments, and I'm not crazy. The MAC lip liner formula is super stiff. This is probably going to be another year's worth of use to get down to the nub. Hopefully we can do it. Hopefully I have some colors and shades in here that will mix well with it and will work nicely. Hopefully I can do it. The lipstick I chose to include in this project is my oldest lipstick in my collection. That is Thick from Fenty. Here we are. I think this will just be a few months worth of use, and then I'll roll in one of my MAC lipsticks that I was talking about. This is just old, and there is some progress on it, as you can see in there. But it's time to get it out, and I do like the color and the texture and the finish. So hopefully I enjoy using that up. And then the last item in the makeup category is my Merit's lip oil in Taupe. This is a really nice shade, and out of all the lip oils I've used, this is the best one. I think you'll be able to see in the bottle what the progress looks like, or at least I hope anyway. I'll let you know how many times I use it. But Rebecca Morgan panned one of these in her project pan, and you were able to use, you were able to see, the progress. So I'm gonna try my hand at this one, and if I see some success with it, then I'll go in and pan the other one later in the year. Let's get through some of the remaining items from last project. The first of those is my oil, my hair oil. We were here last month and we're 100% going to finish this year. This is probably going to take like 3 to 5 months worth of use just to finish this. So like it's going to be in here for the long haul, and I don't think I'm going to buy more hair oil after this. But what's funny, so many of you talked about owning this exact same hair oil and just taking you millennia, to finish it. So hopefully I can get this out. I don't know what possessed me to buy hair oil. I have fine hair. I have an oily scalp. I don't need more of that. So just gonna, I'm just itching to pan that. The other thing I'm going to be continuing with is my leave-in conditioner from Way. The smell of this is freaking divine. We are here. This is where we left off the project. And I did mention in the finale that I had a little bit in a bottle. I've since finished it. So we're now back to using the bottle. I don't think that there'll be a huge dip, as I was mentioning with this one, but just be for the first use. We can probably get this out in maybe 4 or 5 months, and then I can buy a new one. The reason why this one is in the project pan, or why I'm putting it in even though it's only one, is because this is just old and I want to make sure that I finish it. Otherwise, I could easily just see it like just sitting around and never using it or never finishing it. Okay, sticking with the hair care train, I'm going to be attempting to pan this air dry foam from Way as well. I bought this in 2021 and we are about here. This is the epitome of, actually, no, this is not the epitome. The next products are the epitome of leave it in the shelf, out of sight, out of mind. I don't really use this. When I bought it to be an air dry foam product, I have wavy hair, which is intended a target for this product. I rarely use it. I love the smell, but I don't love it as a product. So we'll see how this goes. Honestly, if it's not a project, I will not use it. 100% won't use it. It'll just sit and sit and sit, and then it'll expire, and then, it won't be good. So we're gonna put this in the project, and if I do actually hate it, then I'll just remove it. And because I just don't think I could give this to anybody else. This product is not cute. Also, I would just like to know, okay, can you see my tape on here? I have done the tape, okay? I have taken your advice and I put the tape on, and I'll be doing that with the other products when I go to mark them up after this video. So here's to not losing all of my marks every month. And thank y'all for all the advice that you gave. There were a lot of tips, including nail polish, and I just went with the tape because that one just felt easier. It's time to use these up. These are my oldest hair care products from before my nobody year. I don't know what business I had buying $30 or $40 hair products. Even last year, why did I buy? I bought this in 2021. I bought this on the channel. I feel like I didn't learn lessons here. Hopefully, 2023 is the year that we learn to not invest all of our money in hair products that we're not going to use. And that's not even investing at that point. That's wasting your money at that point. So I have what are these? Okay, this is the Frizz Control Gel, and this is the Leave-In Defining Creme. Like to use both of these. I'm going to be experimenting. And listen, y'all, my hair is not looking the cutest today. 2 days ago, my hair was beautifully, actually curly. And I would like to, use these products, air dry my hair more. Not air dry it more, but, really play up my waves and see what these can do for me. So we're gonna try, and these will at least be an incentive. Like, at least I'm not going out to buy products to go and try and love and play with my wavy hair. I've been really wanting to do that, like play up the waves. I want to say curls, but they're really waves, to play up the waves and to experiment with that. And I've wanted to do that for years, and now here's an opportunity. I've been reading all the articles online, and I have my comb for my shower. We're gonna try and dabble in that, and this is part of the dabble. All right, 2 products left. The second to last is going to be deodorant. This is my native deodorant. This is like a wood scent. What are you? Coastal Oak and Amber. This actually smells really great for a deodorant. That's how much we have left. But I have another one, basically full size. I bought these before my no-buy year, and they've just been used so slowly. And if I don't put them in a project, they're just going to hang around and they're not going to get used, because I was like a lot of y'all on the internet who got convinced by other people on the internet that we should be wearing natural deodorant. Never again. Never again. Never again. I won't do it. So I've got to use up what I have. And I have one more full size after this. And if I get through this one this year, then I'll use the other one. I'm curious to know how fast I'll go through it, because I won't wear it every day. If I know I'm going to be at home all day and there's no chance of working out or like doing cardio or something, then I'll wear it. But if I know I'm going to be walking outside or meeting with friends, doing something social, or doing, workout, cardio, things like that, then I will not wear it because I just smell. So I don't know exactly what the reviews will be on it. I'm curious to know. And hopefully I can finish 1. It would be great if I could get through 2. Well, we'll see. 2 might just be like a tad too ambitious. Maybe a little delusional. Speaking of delusional, we're going to try and pan this in a year. Okay, this isn't that old. I bought this in 2021. In like a year and a half, that's how much I've used. That's how little I use this. So we're sitting at about the 50% point, maybe like 45%. We're going to try and use it this year. Like, I'm going to try my best. Even if I get to here, that would be good for me. So if I put this in the project, I am at least forcing this to be in my memory. I'm reminded once a month. Okay, that's everything. Those are all the products I would like to pan this year. I think we have some very ambitious items. We also have some ones that I feel like could be out in just a couple of months. But that's the balance, or that's the beauty of a project pan, is having the balance. I would love to know what you're panning this year, and I'm excited to officially kick off a new panning season. Thanks so much for hanging out with me today, and hope to see you again around here soon. Bye.